This is Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So, hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Before we get on to what we're going to do today, I just want to say thank you very much to everybody who is subscribing to the channel and supporting the channel. It is all very much appreciated. Right, what we're going to do today is we're going to try and fill in some of the gaps ahead of the upcoming Classic Watch 2023 website, which will be found at classicwatch2023.ml. We've already got some pattern race horses and horses identified in the summer months of 2022. What we need to do now ahead of the trials that are coming in March, April and May is really take a look at the last couple of months of 2022, the sort of 2-year-old maidens that may have been run after the November handicap, around November time, October, November time, as the flat season came to an end on the turf and on the all-weather, heading towards the end of the year. So I will be back shortly. Also, we're going to take a look at some horses that may have been identified before the process started back in August 2022 and haven't ran in the interim. We might be taking a look at some of them as well. So I will be back shortly and we will start cracking on through these horses. Thank you very much for watching, and by the miracles of technology, I will be back shortly. This is Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. Hello everybody, and welcome back. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. And this horse here, I don't know about this one. This is one that has to go on the possible, more than probable list. I think it's fair to say that in a year of the late great Galileo's final 3-year-old crop, will chance it. I don't know. Peking Opera is the name of the horse. Trained by Aidan O'Brien, owned by Coolmore Conglomerate. Interesting horse, I think. You'll see the form of it similar to a lot of the ones we've looked at the end of the season. They've either won once or won 1 out of 2. They've all ran between, say, 80 and 90. And at the minute are just totally unexposed at pattern race level, which is headed into classic trials, to be honest. Just the way I like them, really. I'm always a bit wary of a decent 2-year-old in a trial. Always have been. I don't know why. This horse here, Peking Opera, could be an interesting one. People will see that it is from family 25, and I've actually looked at my list, and I think this is the first family 25 we're having a go with. So no pressure on the horse, of course. The dam is called Bugle by Warfront. She there, you'll see, she actually won 2 out of her 10 starts and just over $100,000 racing in America. No pattern race form of any note, though, mentioned. But she is a full sister to Air Force Blue. Air Force Blue, a horse that was decent, without any shadow of a doubt. Especially at 2. So hopefully this one has got more to come. You'll see Air Force Blue. It's a triple Group 1 winner at 2. Won the Phoenix, won the National Stakes, and it won the Dewhurst. And then flopped in 2 Guineas, where it beat a horse home on each of them. And then it was 12th when they tried sprinting in the July Cup. And then it was last when they tried sprinting again in the Phoenix Sprint. I mean, form really did tail off. This one's by Galileo, not Warfront. The dam is a Warfront mare. Chatham is the next dam of the horse. Chatham is the second dam. And you'll see that she managed to win 3 out of 16 races and $156,000. She was second in two states races in America. So again, we've had better dams than this in the video. Circle of Gold, the next one. She's the third dam, and she was actually unraced. An unraced third dam by Seeking the Gold. But she is actually quite well related though. So we're getting somewhere with it now. Because she is related to Flanders. All sister to Flanders. Flanders won 4 of 5 races and $805,000. The Eclipse champion 2-year-old filly suddenly retired due to injury after winning the Breeders' Cup Juvenile filly, the Frisette and the Spinaway. You'll see there though that she is also the dam of a horse called Surfside, another mare that won 8 out of 15 races in America and $1.8 million. Surfside also won the Frisette, won the Hollywood Starlet, and she did kick on at 3, winning the Santa Anita Oaks and the Las Virgin Stakes, as well as a race which is now a Group 1, the Clark Handicap. And she was the Eclipse champion 3-year-old filly of 2000. So we've got some that are quite decent. The fourth dam, Starlet Storm, was actually unbeaten. She only raced twice according to this site, which we're going to accept, winning twice and just over $35,000. And also the dam of first edition, which didn't come up on any of my searches as anything worth clicking on, unfortunately, for that stallion. This was back into the 1990s. And then we looked on 25 to try and find where we were regarding the long distance sort of thing. We found a horse called Pavonia. Pavonia is actually on this site online at 25. So our little section would be coming off here somewhere. Joania and Absarech, which aren't ours. Starlet's sister and Juanita are ours, and again, there's no sign of them. But you see, there is a couple of nice horses if we go further back to a horse called Furlough. Furlough is the 10th dam, though, of this horse. So again, we're quite far away, you see. Some of the other dams are quite decent, though, solid group winners. The 5th dam, Sinagita, I think won a Group 3. Yeah, the Railbird Stakes, a Group 3 winner there. Next dam after that, foaled in 1970, Juanica, won 8 out of 28 races, and she won 2 Group 3s, the Little Silver Handicap Group 3, and the Mermaid Stakes. So Group 3 winner again. The next dam after that, Juanita, she won 10 out of 30 starts and $126,000, and she was a Delaware Oaks winner, which I think now is a Group 1 race. So, the dams are solid, but they've not really produced as many as we would like. We have got Air Force Blue, which wasn't any good at 3. We've got the other decent filly, Surfside, and some other ones if you go further back to a horse, like I said, called Furlough. There she is, foaled in 1937. It throws it up horses such as this. One Count, the winner of the 1952 Belmont. Furlough is the 2nd dam of that. A horse like Mrs. Penny, which is a very nice horse in England. It actually won the Cheveley Park, it won the French Oaks, the Vermeil, the Cherry Hinton, the Lowther. A very nice horse. Champion 2-year-old and 3-year-old filly in England. Champion 3-year-old filly in Ireland. Won 6 of 22 races, nearly $700,000. And you'll see that Furlough is the 5th dam of that. And she is also, like it said there, the dam of a stallion called Northern Park. You could only see it in one listed race though. It was second in a Group 3 and went to Lamwade stud, Kirsten Rousing stud. They've got them two. You've also got Her Tooth. You know, Furlough is the 6th dam of Her Tooth. Shame we couldn't get on the old Tannereve line. We're not on the star line directly though. Her Tooth won 9 of 21 starts and nearly $2 million. Winner of the 1,000 Guineas of 1992. It also won the Beverly D Stakes in America, the Champion Stakes, Prix de l'Opera, E.P. Taylor Stakes, plenty of races that one. Rouge Eclipse Champion Turf Mare of 1994. You know, but so while not as prolific as some of the others that we've looked at, being by the great stallion in his last 3-year-old crop, I'm willing to chance it. I'm willing to take a risk on this one. And I do think it will be a risk. Hopefully it'll run in a few trials and it won't be the favourite. So at least we get a run that people that are into that sort of thing can have a little interest in it, in the horse. But me, I wouldn't rule this horse out just yet. So let's see it win on the 15th of October at Leopardstown over a mile and see what we make of it.
That off, they break away over a mile in the outer GBFC and G Maiden. One away, II, followed by Louis Lebro. Peking Opera is handy. On the inside is High Court Judge with Bertinelli. They're followed by Trakenitis. The grey is Buzzin'. Next is Spinning Web. And on the outside, as they continue down the back straight, is Walsingham. Sea Gardens is position or two outside mid-division in these early stages. And then comes Kalikapur. Peking Opera picks it up, followed by II Trakenitis, High Court Judge.
In fact, watching the wrong horse.
Louis Lebro also on the firing line, heading towards the end of the back straight. The halfway stage coming up. Louis Lebro taken on by Trakenitis, and then Peking Opera, II. Not far off them, High Court Judge and Walsingham and Bertinelli. 2 lengths to Sea Gardens and Buzzin' next, with Kalikapur with the noseband. Next is Base Money, and towards the inside is Blenheim Lad as they come past the halfway stage. And little between Louis Lebro and Trakenitis, being followed by II, Peking Opera, High Court Judge, Walsingham next with Bertinelli. Driven hard on the inside is Buzzin', and then Sea Gardens, who's followed by Kalikapur, and Base Money is next. And then on the outside is Lasting Peace with Blenheim Lad. As they head back for the approach to the straight, Charluc has gone well clear of a struggling Spinning Web. 2 furlongs to go. Louis Lebro with coming there, II, the quartered colours. Peking Opera has come under pressure. Then Trakenitis and High Court Judge and Walsingham and Sea Gardens is picking up in the centre of the track. Just behind them is Bertinelli. They're grouping, racing towards the final furlong. Peking Opera with challenging on the outside, Sea Gardens. Then Walsingham on the rail is Trakenitis with Bertinelli. Running up towards the finish, it's Peking Opera from Bertinelli as they go towards the line. The stand side, Sea Gardens, Peking Opera, all out to hold off Bertinelli. Then Walsingham, Sea Gardens, Trakenitis, and those 5 move some way clear of Kalikapur and Charluc.
Well, it's safe to say the horse showed a willing attitude there to get his head in front, but we've had some trouble a lot better than that into these maidens and win a lot more convincingly than that. You know, and that was a mark of 86, and how much more would this horse have? You'd have to go and put that down as a good ride from Jamie Heffernan to get him home on the day. I mean, he's got to prove it in trials, hasn't he, now, on the back of that, I think. So Peking Opera is definitely one for the maybe list at this stage. It's safe to say. So we'll keep an eye on him. Hopefully he'll run in a few trials. Right, I'm going to wrap the video up now. What I will do at the end of the video is I will leave a couple of steers at the end, as always. One of them will be allowing people watching who may be watching this video the first time they've watched any of our videos and they'd like to watch a few more. And so we'll let them subscribe to the channel as well as leave a playlist to all our Classic Watch 2023 prospects so they can really indulge themselves in the horses that I've identified so far moving forward. Right, everybody, I'm going to leave the video there. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Thank you very much for watching the video. It is very much appreciated. And thank you to everybody who is also subscribing. Take care, everybody, and look after yourselves. Goodbye.